So I'll do a very, very brief rundown of my rig. This is something I've been working with for about a year and a half. It's a performance rig. I've just mounted it into this airline-sized wheeled rolling case. So that's pretty cool. Eager to take this on the road. Just a quick rundown of the gear here. So that's Labyrinth, the Moog Labyrinth. And the Moog Labyrinth is great. It's got 2 sequences. It's got 2 oscillators. And that's really kind of the heart of the sort of random looping probabilistic melodic sequences I work with. And that drives the whole system. You'll notice I have some cables disappearing here and reappearing down here. So I have up here 2 sequences that are running to this crossfader, so I can choose sequence 1 or 2. I have 2 triggers over here, and those are going to this switch, so I can choose one trigger or the other, or both, with the EOR over there. We've got clock coming into a mult, and one of the places that will go will be this clock divider. So we put the clock in here, and you can get various time intervals, like this is upbeats, offbeat eighths. This is quarter note, half note, once every bar, once every 2 bars, once every 4, and once every 8 bars. So I'll do things like I'll take the quarter note out, run that into the bass drum, but then I will take the downbeat of the bar every once per bar and run that into the accent, so I can get some accented kicks on beat 1. I'm using the upbeats, and that's triggering typically the hi-hat out of play. Got a little submixer for those 2 percussion sounds. Over here is a very simple 8-track sequencer, this Easy CQ SQ from Genko Synthes. Here's Penrose, which is a pitch quantizer. I've got 12 switches arranged kind of like a keyboard, and I can choose which notes of a scale or a chord are playable by the sequencer. Got a little buffered mult to send the quantized output to multiple synths. This is a very simple oscillator based on the Curtis 3340 chip, so it's got square, triangle, and sawtooth out. We've got GTO here, which is really a dual AR, so I've got attack and release on each channel, plus a fast and slow mode, and 2 channels. One of the things I will do with that is use that to open and close the filter of this Doepfer A124 VCF Special Edition. So it's based on the Wasp filter. It's kind of funky, and I like it. Here's an LFO that I'll sometimes use to control parameters of plats. I've got over here the Steve's MS22 filter. It's basically like the Korg MS20 filter. Here's a dual low-pass gate. I've got meters here. I've got the micro jack, which is my main outputs, and that goes to my audio system. I've got a reverb unit for my mixer, and over here is this is the Wii Chuck, so we insert a Nintendo nunchuck in there, and I can take the various buttons and joystick and tilting and all that kind of stuff and control my system. Up here I have Plats, which is a really great digital synth with 16 different algorithms. Some of the ones I use a lot are modal synthesis, which is like mallets. I use a Carplus Strong, which is like pluck strings. Also a very cool FM and a very cool additive synthesis mode, chord mode. So there's a few different things here. Here is an attenuator, and I'm using channel 2. This module's upside down, by the way. I'm using that to control the overall level, and then breaking that into attenuator 1, which has 2 outputs. So one goes directly to the mixer, and the other goes to the delay input. And then the delay returns to the mixer through this effect return. And I'm also using A for the various sounds coming in, come out of here, left channel. B we'll use for right channel. And C will go to our reverb effect down here. reverb will come back to this effect return, which is on a switch. And so how I have the mixer set up, I have Labyrinth on top, I have Plaits second, I have the oscillator, the CEM chip oscillator here, and then the submix of drums coming in there. And that's basically the rig.